Heck no, you want to roll? Okay, unemployment. This is one of the most controversial economic measurements reported. To be unemployed is much more than not having a job. It's a definition of your worth in the economy and in your community. The unemployment statistics in the United States are calculated by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, which is part of the United States Department of Labor. The BLS uses data from the current population survey in order to create their calculations. The unemployment rate measures the percentage of people in the labor force who are unemployed and this is very important, actively looking for work. It does not include students not working or seeking employment, retirees, stay-at-home parents that are not seeking work, and obviously it doesn't include the military because we know where they are. People who have stopped looking for work, we call these discouraged workers. They're not even calculated as part of the labor force anymore if they've given up. So finally, there are 4 types of unemployment. The first one is seasonal unemployment. Most college students are familiar with this. You work the summer. When the summer is over, you get terminated and let go. It's not a reflection of yourself or any kind of lack of skills. It's just seasonal. Or if your favorite athlete plays in NFL, he's seasonally unemployed or she's seasonally unemployed whenever the season is over because that's what it's set up as. The second type of unemployment is called frictional. Frictional unemployment is a sign of a healthy type of unemployment in our economy. Let's say you met the woman of your dreams or the man of your dreams in college, and 6 months out of college, one of them gets a great job in Seattle and the other one's living here in Nashville. One of them decides they want to get married. So what are you going to do? Do we move to Seattle or do we stay here in Nashville? So let's say we move to Seattle. That's unemployment by choice. That's frictional unemployment. It doesn't represent that you don't have skills or that you don't fit in the economy. It's just simply you're choosing to move to Seattle for personal reasons. And it's also a sign of a healthy economy when we can freely take our human capital and move around the country. The next one is very depressing and the worst type of unemployment. It's called structural unemployment. I like to refer to this in class as like where you become obsolete. For example, being in Tennessee, we used to have a lot of small labor manufacturing companies all around the small towns of Tennessee. Well, as technology evolves or other types of production techniques, for example, a modern example would be AI, where you become absolutely obsolete in the current marketplace. So structural unemployment tends to be very long-term. It tends to be very painful, and it can last for a very, very long time. And the very last one is cyclical unemployment, this is when you have a downturn in the economy, what we refer to as a recession, when output goes down and other factors. And so what happens is we're laying you off, not because you're not skilled, et cetera. It's just the economy has slowed down. So those are the 4 basic types of unemployment.